How many times have I stopped myself from making something or extended the process to insane amount of hours just because I was like, I need to figure out what my style is. I need to figure out what I want to do. Is this like, how do I want to say this? What do I want to do? And all of that essentially was generic procrastination. There is no substance within those thoughts. There is no correct answer because you can't know. And so what you're left with is meaningless overthink. At the end of the day, it's not about what you do and how you do it. Those are parts of it. But it's the why that counts. And when you know your why, you find a way to execute it, and it just flows naturally, and you don't really have to ask yourself all of these questions as to like, what about this, what about that? Because when you have a system of values and things that you believe in, it flows out of you. Every creative decision, every life decision is a part of your meaning. Without the meaning, that's when you struggle. Without the meaning, that's when you find yourself questioning everything. That's when you find yourself like trying to connect different answers that possibly don't even make sense. And the reason why they don't make sense is because nothing that you want to do makes sense. You're just trying to run around, make something, but the reason for it is weak. The motivation gets lower every day unless you're like addicted to something else in terms of like dopamine of like doing certain actions. And you're just in that cycle of creating meaninglessly, and it's never fulfilling. It's never fulfilling because the outcome isn't fun, the process isn't fun either because you're not really sure what you're doing. So you're just left with nothing, and that is sad. And that is why, as a creative, I used to create, take a half a year long break, create, you know, you get so overworked with the concept of creation. And then when you finally do make something, you're just like, what the hell? It's been life changing to finally, like find your purpose. And I'm not even sure if my purpose has been found, but I think I'm close. I think I'm on the way. I feel like the main thing that is in my mind is that I want a community. I want a community. I want to have a space to express myself and feel like I'm being heard, and also have the ability to hear the stories of other people. I love hearing from others. I love knowing about others. I love learning from other people's experiences. And I think within my life, everything that I do has always ended up with the same purpose of meeting more people, knowing more people, emphasizing with more people. And that is kind of what I want. So now, anytime I post a video, this is where I'm coming from. And it feels so easy to think of things to talk about, and there's like unlimited amount of options because it's always surrounding this area of my like niche interest, which honestly communities aren't niche, like that's whole of humanity. Which also makes it so much fun to like define my target audience, because in a sense like it's literally everyone, which is cool. But for advertisement, blah 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 blah, all the boring stuff, you need to like be more precise, and I'm like, okay, whatever, I'll do it. Honestly, I'm like, I don't even want to advertise. I feel like being famous sucks. Like I thought I wanted fame and like being an influencer, and I just don't. I feel like as soon as you become famous, like because it's cool to like you can never be sure if people actually like you. So I think cool is underground. But also, I my purpose is so generous and so wholeheartedly amazing that I think everybody should be involved. But be cool, guys. Be cool. And by being cool, be yourself. Because, like, scarcity is what makes up coolness. And the most scarce thing out there is your personality, because nobody lived the experiences that you've lived, and nobody knows what you know, and nobody felt the things that you felt. So if you express yourself in a way that is truthful to that, you'll always be cool because you're one of a kind. And that is so beautiful, and I think about that a lot, and I try to practice it in my life by being fully, authentically myself. So yeah, thank you very much. Whoa. Oh wait, before I go, you can like follow me and like this video, and like follow me on Instagram and TikTok as well, because why the hell not? What the helly? What the helly? Leandra? What a melly? Okay, bye.